All right, we're back, the Odd Couple, Chris and Rob, and you hear the theme music, you know who is joining us, the Fox NFL analyst, Super Bowl champion. This is special, Rob.
Wait a minute, is this Lou Ferrigno or is it?
I know, man. Because usually
like
it's on the phone,
right?
And now we get to see in person
Wow.
the transformation. Ouch!
Oh.
It's like hitting cement.
I thought I was swole, but my God, look at you.
Man.
That's unbelievable.
This is impressive.
It
though.
is, Greg.
Really,
we see it.
I appreciate
discipline. Because, I mean, look, you had a tremendous NFL career. You won a Super Bowl. You made All-Pro, the Pro Bowl and all that. But yet, the discipline to go ahead and do something else. What's driving you in that, or what drove you to do that?
You know what? I got to give the credit to my wife. She was my inspiration. She ran a marathon this past summer, and she's not a runner. Hates to run.
26 miles.
And she made it happen.
She thought she signed up for a half marathon, and then we found out it was a full, and she said, well, I got to do it. And she did it, and now she signed up for another one next month. And I'm like, well, dude, what you going to do?
Right,
and
right,
so
right.
I started doing I wanted to do something related to my fitness, and I saw physique training and a physique competition. I'm like, you know what? I want to do that.
Wow.
And I remember being in the airport, and I saw this Muscle and Fitness magazine, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to be on the cover of that magazine.
Wow, and that was your inspiration.
That was it.
So for those that don't know, you are now a professional bodybuilder. Is that
No, I don't. So
you don't make
I'm
money
competing.
off of it.
So basically, what I'm going to do is my competition is in May.
Okay.
And so if I win that competition, then I get my my pro card.
Okay.
Which
You'd
then
be professional. Then.
Exactly, I can be classified as a professional.
And you're in the division. It's drug free.
Yes,
division,
I'm all
right,
natural.
All drug free. Okay.
Yes.
Do they have a division where it's juice? A juice division?
NPC.
Oh, is that
and it's in the open. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
can take
open.
whatever you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever, basically. I don't know the exact, if there are parameters, but, I mean, you got guys on whatever.
But you're
gaining weight. Like you played at 190, right?
I played at 196, 197.
Okay, and you're going to be 210 is kind of what you're at now? Or
my weight right now on weigh-in days is I'm 206. I'll probably be about 207 tomorrow morning. And but if I stepped on the scale right now, I'm probably like 210.
Wow. That's
Man,
amazing. That's
that
great.
Really is.
It's inspirational. I want to try to do something this
and I'm learning so much, man. Like my body, I feel great. My mom and dad are starting to do more.
Really?
Because I'm able to educate them.
With the guy that you work with?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
now,
they're not working with the guy, but they're working at home with one of my old trainers.
Is your wife, has she gotten involved in this, and is she doing any of it? Or?
I'm actually going to train my wife after she runs this half marathon in Phoenix next weekend, the Rock and Roll Marathon or whatever.
Right.
I'm going to start training her. And
she's going to start bodybuilding?
I'm going to watch her transformation. She's not going to do the whole bodybuilding, but I'm going to give her take her through like a 60-day transformation.
Now, one thing I'm gonna say is I don't want to see your son, your little son, with a six-pack. You know what? You gotta have your son with a six-pack.
Hey, they love it though.
I know they do.
I know he's ready. Now your son is 6. Because you have all
7.
daughters.
7. That's what I'm gonna say. Your
oldest 13, 10. 9 and 7.
Super Bowl champion Greg Jennings joined us, great friend of the show. So he's 7. So is he getting involved in sports yet?
Oh yeah, he plays basketball.
He plays. Is that is that his favorite sport?
That is his favorite sport.
So
he wanted to play football though, didn't he? I think you had to talk about that, or he never did. No, okay.
He really loves football, but I haven't introduced him to organized flag football or anything like that.
What's your plan with that?
To just kind of let him fall in love with basketball so much to where he doesn't.
If he comes to you and says, "Dad,"
if he comes, right, but you're not
play
forced.
Flag, and then you would high school you would let him play contact if he wants.
I would let him play contact as early as Pop Warner. If he comes to me and says, "Daddy, I want to play," then yes. But I try to keep him involved in basketball and golf, and then I play both of those as well. Right. So if he sees me doing it, then he wants to do that.
No, that's the way to do it. You don't push your kid into it. And like you say, if they come to you and it's their crying, yearning, and they want to do it, then it's hard to stop.
But he loves as a matter of fact, he was the one who told my wife about Kobe Bryant.
Was he?
I was gonna
My
ask
son.
What did he? How did he say?
How
did he react?
Because he knows Kobe Bryant, and so he said. My wife calls me, and she was like, "Because I was on the plane. As I think you might have been.
You were on the plane, right?
And so when I landed, I'm talking to my wife, and she was like, "Yeah, Ace told me. My son's name is Ace, and he said, Mommy, they're talking. They're saying people. My daughter was at a volleyball tournament, and he said they're saying Kobe Bryant died, and my wife looked at him and said, "What?" He was like, the people are talking about Kobe Bryant. And I'm thinking to myself, like, does my son really know Kobe like that?
Right.
But when we're shooting, like, I don't know. It just is a thing.
Kobe?
Yeah, it's just a thing. Where it's like, Kobe. Like, you know, he likes Kobe, Steph Curry. And he just, for him to, like, identify that name.
Wow.
There was no visual or anything.
Just people talking.
People talking about it. And he heard the name, and he goes and tells my wife. And that's how she found out.
Wow.
How have your kids, because you got older girls,
Yeah,
you said,
I do.
how have they kind of processed this whole thing with Kobe?
It's been a little up and down for my oldest. My oldest is 13.
Oh, so that
and
really
so
his daughter,
she understands, and we go to games, just she and I. Right. Those are like our daddy-daughter moments. Right. Literally this morning, she's so involved with what I'm doing. She texts me this morning and says, good morning. Please tell your people that Tom Brady should stay with the Patriots because it's not like Bill has anything else he can fulfill. He can fill that opportunity with. Brady has already done.
What?
Like, yeah. This is where she's at. That morning of the tragedy, I'm taking her to her volleyball game, and they know I have to leave her games early. And she says, so, Daddy, what are you going to be talking about this week? Are you going to be talking about Pat Mahomes or Jimmy G? And this is like, so I get it. Right. When you become invested in your kids, your kids become just as
She's invested in your career, what you're doing. She watches you talk about sports on television.
Man. And so to see, like, we stopped seeing Kobe Bryant as just Kobe Bryant in isolation in himself.
Right.
We started identifying him as a dad because every time we saw him,
he was with his daughter.
He was with his daughters.
Right.
Yeah.
And so as a parent, that's where it resonates and it hurts and it stings the most to understand and to know that my daughter thinks I'm invincible and thinks the world of me and I can do anything to save her and anyone and myself.
That's true.
And for her to be in that situation with her father and fully understand what's happening.
Right.
And however it went down, not for him not to be able to protect her. That's what's like, that speaks to me the most because at the end of the day, all we want to do as parents, as fathers, is protect. Like if you could do anything, you got twins.
You got two, right?
Like you would do anything at the drop of a dime to protect your girls.
No question, man. Wow, that's rich. And I know they feel like you Superman, especially now with all these
Okay, Chris, can you stop touching him?
It is our man.
Stop touching Greg Jennings.
When I touch him, it hurts.
Man,
it's like,
you know what? I'm gonna call HR.
There we go.
Touching the guest.
You know what I mean?
Touching the guest.
Hey.
Call HR.
What's happening, y'all? It's Chris Broussard.
I'm Rob Parker.
And we are
The Odd Couple. Check us out as often as you can on YouTube.
And always remember, I'm Oscar, and he's Felix.
Oh, man. Are you serious?